Welcome.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Possession. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, I ain't expect him to get that much.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Josh Sweat making the stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up.
Yeah, that's the one play we should be watching.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They pick the handoff now, Stafford. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Another try following the sack. Hurry! And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Let's see what he can do on the return. And he houses it on the return all the way back
To the house. Ready.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra. Eagles continue adding on to that lead. Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, With plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. It's taken in by Williams. And he crosses midfield before going out. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Now Stafford again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Yeah, just hit him with that blitz.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. The distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on fourth down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. The Eagles returning their offense and this running back to the field. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL. And that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. A play fake now hurts to throw. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And that brings up 4th and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts. He connects downfield on 4th. He's at the 30. The 10. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Bombs away.
And a lopsided first half. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Rams are going to get the football one last time in this first half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. From the 36. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. A final throw before the break. He lofts it deep left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So we're in halftime in a game that's, well, honestly, partner, already feels decided.
All right, Kay, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He's up over 100 yards rushing for the game already, and he scored 3 times as well as they went to.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And look at this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number 1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Now pitch it to Barkley. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And they'll pitch it out to him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Kate, you certainly love to see the yards on that pitch play, the success in the execution of it. But keep that one in mind, because what that can do is set up the rest of the playbook. Play action off of that. Gets a defense running sideline to sideline to wear them out. That's a play that can pay big dividends down the road.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down. Now Hurts. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Hurts. That pass complete to Goddard. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You get to that money down, that 3rd down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have
that.
awareness to secure it.
Now we'll pause.
Oh, they're going to look at it?
Take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown.
Previous play is under review.
Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the celebration can resume on that sideline.
Good call, ref.
Now the Eagles will attempt another 2-point conversion. Oh, they're going to try to pitch it left. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this off. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On second down, it's Williams again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on 2 sides of it. On one side of it offensively, well, this has been impossible to block these guys. But, Kate, I have got to celebrate what we're seeing defensively. Just the 6th team to notch 12 sacks in one ball game.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and 1 more ties the record. As he nabs another touchdown, Brock, I got to ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored or only have 1 touchdown today are coming over you saying, bro, why aren't you looking for me? Throw me the football.
They may be saying it, but it's a little more of a look, Kate. Like, really? I mean, can I eat too? Do I get an opportunity to sit at the table? But when you got the rapport these two have right now and the confidence and the timing, boy, you look him up every chance you get.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too. Stafford
from the gun. He gets this one in Nakua. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Stafford now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, it's time to add some players and some names and a team to the all-time record list. It used to read 12 when it comes to sacks, accomplished 5 times. But you know what we just witnessed? We just witnessed the 13th sack of this game in NFL history. This group has lived behind the other side of the line all game long, and now they will live in the record books right now.
Trying again, following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed. And maybe...
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Ball taken in at the 36. And no offense needed as they take the return.
House call.
They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? The playground back in the day, right? You're playing tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. So after giving up the punt return score, Brock, let's see if they can answer on a different type of return. Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. The Rams headed out to the field now. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but just nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
Throwing the out route complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Throw complete to Williams. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. And the Birds put their dime package out there. Third down coming up. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. They pitch it to him. And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Hurts setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. The Eagles lined up here. They're trying for 2 once again. Pitch play, left side, and he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, partner, they had this one in the bag a long, long time ago, but some people...
You think? You sure?
They're just never able to resist running that score up as high as it can go, and apparently that includes...
Some of just the guys that I played with in the past. Those that really respect the game. You know what this does? This feels like you're disrespecting the game.
Oh, wow.
This NFL, these are the best of the best, and this will come around at some point and bite you. You disrespect the game like this, you run it up on an opponent, you better watch your back down the road.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 27, a throw right side finds Cup. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league, but sure not unexpected for those of us who saw how well he was throwing it back when he got his first couple of scores.
Yeah, and if anything, he's only continued to improve and play better as this defense tried and failed to find any way to slow him down.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Now the Eagles will attempt another 2-point conversion. The lateral goes haywire, fumble. But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the ball. They're going to maintain possession. Well, what's the old saying, partner? You can't win them all. 3rd go and a 2-point conversion in this game, and that's only the first time they did not end up in the end zone.
I know we're seeing a boom in this aggressiveness in analytics, but I will tell you, Kate, there's only so many plays. I mean, I guess you're going to see more coordinators and coaches spend off seasons adding more and more and more plays, but you only get so many reps during practice, and I am curious how many more 2-point shots they've got on that script.
Here comes their offense out again. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
That's taken in by Cup. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Chased out to his... Oh, he lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Now, following that play, we have somebody shaken up. And, man, with so many guys fighting for roster spots, you never want to see someone get hurt. Hopefully they can fix him up quick. Here's 2nd and 7. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They're going to run with Barkley. Dimes for the pylon, and that's a touchdown. The Eagles are running them out of the building. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but, man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now this offense getting set to work here. And all game they have struggled to attack this down. First down. Here's Stafford. He'll get this to come. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 1. Continuing to move past the 45. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Stafford now. Cup on the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Rams trying to do some window dressing. Second and 6 coming up here. Now Stafford again. That one's complete, right side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Throwing now, Stafford. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space.
And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together, finding the end zone. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
Big gain downfield. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown.
Bombs away.
So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Their offense running back out now. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And the back-to-back sacks. Defense there sets them up with a 3rd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. The Rams are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. He'll take it in short of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Eagles will take possession. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Working the sideline. That's Goddard. And he's a yard or two shy of the 30 before going out. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So that's it for us here.
I don't know why she keeps saying preseason. It's supposed to be regular season. It's the current game for Sunday.
The Eagles are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Okay, thanks everyone for watching. As always, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.
Thanks everyone for watching. Like, thumbs up, comment, subscribe and share. Victory Hand.